We talked about the straightness and how to do the tempis, is that he wanted the shoulder to the right or the shoulder stay to the left, not neck to the right and neck to the left. It is really more like you're thinking about putting a horse into a shoulder forward position per se, to really have a straight horse on the change and not a neck bend.
And it's interesting to watch, as Lilo said, the displacement of the shoulders. You actually can see them slide out in front of the lead.
But still not losing the straightness.
But still not losing the straight. Go forward, go forward. Stay closer. Good girl. Go. Don't bend him left. Don't bend him left. Go forward. Now forward. Good. Forward, forehand left. Good. One more set. He wants to play. One more set, Sharon, a little bit more forward and absolutely no bend to the left. Don't bend him left. Keep him absolutely straight. Keep your seat and your leg close. Forehand right, forehand left. Forehand right. Super. Good girl. Forward now. Forward now. Excellent. Good. Pat him and take a break. Whoa, super. Hey, to those of you sitting down there, you could actually see it, couldn't you? Could you see the horse get straighter? And those of you down here, you could see it as well. So, I mean, utilizing the same principle is in the beginning. Shoulder in. The same, shoulder forward. So it's so important that you learn this technique.
Not neck.
Shoulders. You know, that rein is so important that it controls those two little feet, right or left, without making that neck go around. Okay, we're going to ask Shelley to do some 2 tempis. This time we're going to ask her to do 9 2 tempis, and then we're going to ask her to do 9 1 tempis. Not that we don't think she can't count, but we're going to see how obedient the horse is to the aids. So Shelley, whenever you're ready. And we're going to judge these changes to see whether the horse is equally through on both sides. Does he maintain the self-carriage, which is the ability of the horse to do on his own accord these movements? I thought you did 7.5, didn't you? I'm kidding. Very good, Shelley. Excellent. A little bit more snaffle, Shelley. Don't rock your upper body. Keep your hands quiet, quiet. Stay quiet. Stay quiet, dear. Stay quiet. Lower the hand. Think of the half hold a little bit before the third beat. A little bit before. Good girl. Good. Keep him up. Think forward. Good. Okay. Now your 1 tempis, please. Keep your hands low. Think about riding him up to the bridle. Take your time. Give him a half hold. Think forward. Just think forward. Good girl. Another half hold. Go forward. Okay, we'll do 1 more set and we'll go a little bit more forward. Stay on your snaffles. Go forward now. 2 legs. Yeah, that's enough. Easy now. Don't grab him. Don't grab. Take your time. Slow down. Better. Half hold left. Left rein. Yep. Forward now. Good girl. Pat him. What I do is, of course, it's obvious this horse is very convinced to the aids, is that I start most of the horses, once they've learned the 2 tempis and they're quite reliable, and I can see that I can do it off on the rail and they stay fairly straight, I'll do 1 or 2 tempis and then ask for just 1 tempi. One change. Boom, boom. That's it. Go back and do 2 more 2 tempis and ask again, 1 1. And I go forward again and I ask it again. And if I've got a distinct, clean 1 1, I'll say 1 2 3. And once he's done that, I'll let him have his neck, pat him, go forward in canter. And if he seems like he's not excited about it, I'll come back again. I'll do 1 2 tempi and then again ask him 1 1 2 3 and pat him and take a break. And then you just grow from there. And if I look to see that the horse is wrapping up, I mean, if the horse is wrapping up and sucking back, then I back away from it a little bit and I school the 2 tempis more forward, bigger. Get him up into the bridle again. And I see that in 2 or 3 days later, I've got him up into the bridle a little bit more in the 2 tempis. I go back and I try the 1 tempis again. And I keep looking for that. And then I end up with changes like this. Go forward with him. Come on. Try it. You're dropping the right leg still too soon. There you go. Better. Better with your aids. Good. Okay. All right, let's make a half circle in reverse. Make a half circle right there, head back towards the ladies there. Make a flying change, turn right. Let's go on the diagonal to the right, and let's try the 1 Tempis. Now, it doesn't take much to make him do them, so just become invisible. Take your time, go forward. Now go forward, go forward. Come on, go forward a little bit. Be brave. Be brave. Good girl. Good. Pat him and walk. Fine, that's fine. Whoa. The next step would be to take the horse back and do a set of 4 Tempis so that he really learns to listen to the aids and not change. Because he's a little bit excited, he's pushing her new outside leg off his body, and in doing so he falls to that side and he feels the rein pressure and does a change all on his own because he's escaping going through. And some of you could see that, who was sitting on that side down there could see that probably more than these people up here could see it.
I think a lot of riders always think it is wonderful to sit on a well-schooled horse. It is lots of times more difficult to ride a well-schooled horse than a horse which is not so well-schooled. Because they're much more finessed and they listen very quickly, they change very fast because they really do try very hard. But it's not that easy to ride someone else's schooled horse just to get on and push the buttons, especially not in those kind of intricate movements.